Hello, everybody. Welcome back once again. We are blessed to have Dr. Hart here with us. Dr. Hart, thank you again for making the time.
Happy to be here.
Dr. Hart, recently I was at a barbecue of all things, and I happened to be around a bunch of executives and business owners. It's kind of the circle that I hang out in, apparently. And the topic came up around anxiety and why do executives and business owners have so much anxiety and what can they do about it?
Well, there are many ways that we could address that. One, anxiety is a form of suffering. And it actually is a quite specific form of fear. The famous Zen master, Suzuki Roshi, said, time is the basis of fear. And so if somebody has anxiety, they're usually wanting to accomplish some things in time, and they fear that they won't have enough time to accomplish those things. Well, we know that anxiety in and of itself slows down your accomplishment of things, and it also diminishes your effectiveness and your performance of those things. And so it's like having anxiety about things that you want to do is kind of like shooting yourself in the foot, because the anxiety in and of itself impairs the accomplishment of what it is that you want to do. Now, there's a simple, effective means of getting rid of anxiety, and that's raising your alpha brainwaves, because alpha and anxiety are negatively correlated. When anxiety goes up, alpha waves go down. When alpha waves go up, anxiety goes down. Now, the most effective way to raise alpha waves is the Biocybernaut Alpha Training programs, of which there are 24 different levels. And so even the first level produces profound and lasting reductions of anxiety. At one point, I had the opportunity to demonstrate this with a large federal grant, an R01 grant from the National Institute of Mental Health over 3 years. And what I did was I selected people with anxiety in age range, college students, all the way up to people who are in their 80s, and trained them with the alpha. And the more their alpha went up, the more their anxiety went down. In fact, when a high anxiety person with the Biocybernaut Alpha training raises their alpha higher than their initial eyes closed resting baseline, presto changeo, they become a low anxiety person. And this is not a flash in the pan. It's not like going to a seminar and having a wow, wow, rah, rah experience. You're fundamentally changing how your brain works, and that's how you experience reality. And of course, it also changes your identity from a high anxiety person to a low anxiety person. And in the federal grant, I wrote in and had funding for 6-month follow-ups and 12-month follow-ups. And what I found was that, yes, from before to after the week of training, the anxiety dropped dramatically. But then 6 months later, it was lower than it was immediately after the training. And 12 months later, it was lower still. So people, as they experience reality differently and have a new identity, ongoingly transform their relationship with themselves, their thoughts, and their world in such a way that anxiety increasingly vanishes.
Wow. Absolutely amazing. Well, I will share and pass that on. Dr. Hart, as always, thank you for taking the time. We all know how busy you are, and thank you for all the work that you do for all of us.
Thank you, Doug. I'm happy to share about these life-transforming methods.
Hi, I'm Tony Robbins. Listen, if you are looking to improve your brain, your psyche, your ability, your emotions, your ability to really maximize your performance, and you want to really dig into your brain, my dear friend, Dr. Jim Hardt, and his Biocybernaut program is extraordinary. I've been through it myself. My wife Sage has, members of my family have, and we found it to be truly extraordinary. But it is not for the faint at heart. Unless you're dead serious about really taking things to the next level, don't bother. We went through the Alpha program designed to maximize your ability to create alpha waves. And it was challenging and it was incredibly rewarding. And I'd recommend it to anybody serious about improving the quality of their lives or including the quality of their family lives as well. So check out Cybernaut, check out Dr. Jim Hart. And if you do, I think you'll be really, really pleased. And the entire time you are learning to think and how you think these electrodes create sounds. And you learn how to put yourself in the zone of alpha. But it's a bitch. It's horrible. I wouldn't recommend it to anybody that wants easy experiences, but I'd recommend it to anybody that wants to grow immensely. And by the first day, I'm like, who do I got to shoot to get out of this thing? Oh, it's me. I'm the one that did this shit, right? But by the end of the week, all three of us were able to go in this state of alpha. And if you're familiar with alpha, the best way I can describe alpha is there's no problem that can't be solved in alpha. Because every problem that we have was created by us.
Thank you for being here and absorbing this information about the science of brainwaves and about the stories of people whose lives have been beneficially altered, improved by doing brainwave training at Biocybernaut. And now I'm reaching out to you to invite you to come and be a part of the Biocybernaut adventure. Biocybernauts are to inner space what astronauts are to outer space. So come and adventure with us. And if you'd like to leave a comment on the videos, you can do that, or there's a link you can click if you'd like to learn more. We welcome you to Biocybernaut.